Welcome back, students. I was discussing about transport of water and food in plants. As we have already discussed, plants absorb water and minerals from the soil by root. From roots, it is transported to leaf for preparing food. This prepared food is transported from leaves to other part of plant, and this transportation of food and water is done by conducting tissues. It is made up of two tissues, xylem and phloem. So first we will discuss about transportation of water and minerals. Xylem transports water and minerals from roots to upward direction towards the leaves. Plants absorb water and minerals from soil with the help of root hair. These root hair increases the surface area for absorption and are in direct contact with water present in between the soil particles. We have already studied about root hairs. These are the outgrowth of root which are helpful in absorption of water and minerals from the soil. Now water along with minerals absorbed by root hairs move to xylem of root. It moves up by interconnected xylem vessels in stem and it reaches the leaves. Means water enters or absorbed by root hairs, then it moves to xylem of root, then from there it moves to xylem of stem, and then it reaches to leaves. Now we will discuss about transportation of food. For transportation of food, phloem is responsible. Phloem distributes food prepared by leaves to different parts and in all direction in plant. As you have already studied about xylem and phloem, they are complex tissues and are made up of more than one type of cells. So first is xylem. Xylem is composed of four types of cells: xylem fibers, xylem parenchyma, tracheids and vessels. Out of these, only xylem parenchyma is made up of living cells. Rest are made up of dead cells. In xylem, mainly vessels and tracheids are helpful in transportation of water. Likewise, phloem is also composed of four types of cells: phloem fibers, phloem parenchyma, sheath tubes and companion cells. Out of these, only phloem fibers are made up of dead cells. Other three are made up of living cells. In phloem, mainly sheath tubes and companion cells are responsible for transport of food. Students, on page 9, the difference between xylem and phloem is given. Go through it and you have to do the assignment which is given along with this audio. Now the next topic is macro and micronutrients of plants. Now plants need different types of nutrients in order to perform various functions and for growth of plant. As we also need different types of nutrients in our food for a balanced diet, we also need a different types of nutrients. In the same way, plants also need different types of nutrients in order to perform various functions and growth. Some of them are required in less quantity and are known as micronutrients. For example, iron, manganese and zinc. Other nutrients are required in large quantity and are known as macronutrients. For example, nitrogen, phosphorus and potassium. Students, learn the differences between macro and micronutrients. Also learn the table 1.2 of page 9, that is the functions and deficiency symptoms of macro and micronutrients in plants. Thank you students. God bless you. Stay safe, stay fit, stay at home. Thank you.